So the scene we have just read from the Gospel starts with Jesus performing an exorcism and driving out a demon, and this causes the crowds to be amazed. But it's a specific type of demon that he's casting out. He's casting out the mute demon, the demon that made it impossible for this man who was possessed to speak. And I think that the mute demon is real, and he exists. And I've seen him act. And I want to offer you first an example of the religious life and the priestly life, and then we'll see how this also has an application for lay people, married people, single people. How does this mute demon work? When you find yourself in a moment of struggle, I think about priests or consecrated men and women. This mute demon, he tells you, you can find a solution by yourself. Don't tell other people about your struggles. Don't let your superiors know or your spiritual director know about what's going on inside of you, because you don't want to get him worried. You can find a solution for this by yourself. So the mute demon, instead of making us seek for help in the moment of struggle, he tells you, you can find a solution. And guess what? It's very hard to find solutions by yourself, especially when it comes to spiritual struggles and battles. But I think that this mute demon not only exercises his influence over priests or consecrated men and women, I think he also acts on lay people. For example, sometimes lay people also find themselves in moments of struggles, in moments of needing to talk to someone. And the mute demon tells you, nobody cares. Find the solution by yourself. I think the mute demon also works among spouses. And spouses, very frequently, stop talking to each other about things that matter. And they started drifting apart in their silence. And the mute demon really, creates an obstacle for spouses to have meaningful conversations that are in many occasions difficult conversations, but they have to work out things. And the mute demon tells you, it doesn't matter. Don't even try. Sometimes the mute demon also comes between daughters and sons and their parents, and they start growing away, apart from each other, and they start talking less and less and less. So I think we have to understand that the only one who can drive out this demon is Jesus. And I think that today is a good occasion to ask ourselves, am I allowing this demon to exercise his influence in my life? If I'm in need of help, am I reaching out? Am I being humble enough to express the need or the help that I'm in need of with my spouse? Are we able to have that difficult conversations that, although a little bit hard initially, will really bring us close? Or is this demon getting in between your relationship with your kids or with your parents? Making you grow apart from each other? So today in this Mass, I think we can ask Jesus, we can tell him, Lord, help us to free ourselves from this demon so that we can reach out for help if we're in need of help, or that we can have those conversations that we're in need of with our spouses, with our spiritual directors, confessors, with our parents.